Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to teach you step by step how to create emotional storytelling video using free version of DreamFace and how to edit it in CapCut, adding subtitles and background music. This updated tutorial is for those who want to use free version of DreamFace, where you have to upload your audio in shorthand. So if DreamFace has been confusing you, or you don't know how to combine your voice, background music, subtitles, and talking pictures, then this video will solve clearly everything for you. So sit down, relax, and watch this video till the end. I promise you, by the time you finish watching, you will be able to create beautiful talking videos just like mine. Part 1. Recording your story in CapCut. The very first step in this process is to record your story inside CapCut. Some people record with their phone recorder and then upload, but CapCut makes it easier because your audio goes directly into your project. So open your CapCut app. On the home page, tap on New Project. Once your empty timeline is open, look down at the bottom of your screen and tap the button called Audio. Under Audio, tap Record. When you tap Record, CapCut will show you a big microphone button. Now, this is the point where you will calmly read your entire story from beginning to end. Try to speak slowly. Do not rush.
The day my sister's son led my child into a good rituals, a mother's true story. For years, I welcomed my sister's son.
Make your voice emotional if the story requires emotion. Make your voice soft if the story is touching. Make your voice serious if the story is strong or dramatic. While recording, if you make a mistake, don't panic. Just pause for 2 seconds and correct yourself. CapCut will allow you to trim the mistake later. Keep recording until you finish your full story. Whether the story is 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or even 40 minutes.
The day my sister's son led my child into a good rituals, a mother's true story. For
Part 2. Cutting the story into short pieces. Once you finish recording your story, you will notice that it appears in your timeline as one long audio file. Now, because we are using the free version of DreamFace, we must cut this audio into smaller parts of around 60 seconds each. This is because the free version of DreamFace does not accept long audio. If you upload a long audio file, it will either reject it or it will tell you to upgrade. So what do? Zoom in on your timeline so you can see your audio clearly. Look for the 1 minute mark. That's at the point where your audio reaches around 60 seconds. At that point, tap the audio file and choose Split. This will divide your audio into 2 parts. Now, tap the second part and move forward until you reach another 60 seconds. Tap Split again. Continue doing this all through the audio until the entire story is divided into many small 60-second parts. Let me explain why this is important. DreamFace can only animate your talking picture using short audio. If your audio is long, it will not work. So the step is not optional. It is compulsory for free users. Once you finish dividing your audio, rename each part so you don't get confused later. Tap on the first audio part. Rename it part 1. Tap on the second part. Rename it part 2. Do the same for part 3, 4, 5, and so on. When you are done, export each part separately. That means you will export the first 60 seconds, then the second 60 seconds, and so on. These are the files you will upload to DreamFace. Part 3. Using DreamFace to animate your face. Now that you have all your 60-second audios ready, it is time to move over to DreamFace app. Open DreamFace. You will see the option called Animate. Tap on it. DreamFace will ask you to select a photo. Choose a clear and bright picture. Avoid blurry images. Avoid pictures with shadows. Don't use pictures where the mouth is too tiny or hidden. Once you choose your picture, DreamFace will give you two options. 1. Type a script. 2. Upload from files. Since we were using free version, and we have already recorded our story in CapCut, tap on Upload Audio. Now, select Part 1 Audio. DreamFace will load it, analyze it, and make the picture move as if the person is talking with your voice. Then Part 3. Continue until you have generated all the talking clips for your entire story. Depending on your phone and internet connection, it may take 10 to 30 seconds. Just be patient. When it finishes, DreamFace will show you a preview. Watch it to make sure the lip syncing looks good. If you are satisfied with it, press save or download. Then go back and repeat the same process for part 2. By the end of this stage, you will have maybe 10, 20, or 30 short talking videos, depending on the length of your story. Part 4. Bringing everything back into CapCut. Now, it is time to join all your DreamFace videos into one powerful emotional movie. Open CapCut again. Tap New Project. This time, import all the talking clips you downloaded from the DreamFace. Arrange them in the correct order. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, and so on. Place them to make sure the story flows naturally from one clip to the next. Remove any extra pauses, blank spaces, or the DreamFace watermark session at the end if it appears. Part 5. Adding background music. After arranging your clips, the next step is to add background music. Tap Audio, tap Sounds, and choose soft emotional music. Something calm, slow, and nice for storytelling. When you add the music, make sure to reduce the music volume to 3 to 8%. This is very important. Your voice must remain clear. The music should support, not to overshadow, your narration. My sister's son led my child into your own rituals. A mother's true story. But 6. Adding subtitles. Now, let's add subtitles. Tap on Text. Tap Audio Captions. Choose Original Sound. CapCut will automatically generate subtitles for you. It is very accurate, but you can still edit any wrong grammar or spelling. Make your subtitle clear and readable. Use white text with a black outline. This makes it easy for people to follow your story. story. For years, I welcomed my sister's son into my home. I treated him like my own child. I fed him, clothed him, paid his school fees. I made him feel loved and safe. How to remove watermark in a simple way. If you are using the free version of DreamFace, you may notice a watermark on your video. Here are two simple methods to hide it properly. One is to cover with a short text. Type a small text, like your channel name or episode title, and place it directly on top of the watermark. Adjust the size and color so that it looks natural. 2. Slight zoom in. If you prefer not to add text, simply zoom the video in slightly. This pushes the watermark outside the visible frame. Don't zoom too much so that the video quality remains clear. Use whichever method fits your project, and your video will look clear and professional. Part 7. Final styling and experts. Finally, you can add small effects like slow zoom, glow, ceramic filters. These make your video look more professional and emotional. When you are done, choose your video format. 9:16 for TikTok, Facebook Reel, and Instagram Reels. Then 16:9 for YouTube. Then tap a spot. Choose 1080p and save. Congratulations! Your emotional storytelling video is now ready. And that brings us to the end of today's tutorial. I believe that with what you have learned here, you can now start creating your own talking image videos with confidence. Don't rush yourself. Just practice, experiment, and enjoy the process. Every great creator started exactly where you are right now. In my next tutorial, you're going a step higher. I will be showing you another powerful free AI tool that you can combine with DreamFace to create even more realistic talking videos. These two will help you unlock new expressions, smoother lip sync, and better animation, all for free. So make sure you don't miss it. And as always, thank you for watching. If this tutorial helped you, please like, share, and subscribe so that more people, especially new creators, can learn and grow with us. Congratulations once more. I love you all. See you in my next video. Bye. Before you go, watch the video we produced. This true story. For years, I welcomed my sister's son into my home. I treated him like my own child. I fed him, clothed him, paid his school fees. I made him feel loved and safe. I never suspected that the boy that I raised would become the source of my greatest pain.